A radio station that would be ideal for our newscast needs to be able to have entertainment as well as news. Also, it needs to have a youthful target audience, as our broadcast radio is mainly targeted at the younger audience, and a radio station that appeals to all and welcomes people of all backgrounds, as we do not aim to discriminate, rather we want to empower these people. A radio station that should distribute our product is BBC Radio 1. BBC Radio 1 is a British radio station operated by the British Broadcasting Corporation. They look at modern and popular music throughout the day. Also, their target audience is 15 to 29, similar to Flash FM, which is 15 to 20. Flash FM's news stories include a mixture of crime and entertainment. Although in BBC Radio 1 it does not include much crime and includes more entertainment. However, we believe our radio broadcast will fit in well with their radio station. Radio 1 has a public service broadcasting obligation to provide news. They do this through news bulletins throughout the day. Short news stories are provided hourly during daytime. Their core values is to celebrate diversity, being creative, putting the audience first, trust, impartiality, and honesty. These are the core values that Flash FM admires. The slogan is where it begins, whereas our slogan is giving your news in a flash. These slogans make the audience feel welcome.
Another reason BBC One would best distribute our newscast is that there is a match between many of the issues they address in their programmes and that we cover in our reports. At least half of our stories are soft news or content that will spark debate and controversy. Our coverage of the VFX Festival is a good example. It will appeal to technology enthusiasts and young intellectuals, but it will also have the mass appeal of most young people, as they are usually attracted to mobile phones and video games, etc. Our content has a mix of being serious and fun in order to reach our target audience. This is similar to BBC One News, as they also air a mixture of soft and hard news. For example, recently on their newscast they discussed Beyoncé's new single, which is soft news, but also the death of a 3-year-old girl, which is hard news. Furthermore, our goals, ideologies and values are similar. We both promote inclusiveness and diversity. Our core value is to include all members of our audience, as we do not aim to discriminate gender, religion, etc. All over the news has been a proliferation in discrimination among Muslims and homosexuals. We want to show we accept all. The media has immense power to promote positivity and bring awareness about these issues on hate, but instead some media houses inadvertently promote it. We want to do different. We want to make confused teenagers feel welcome to our news broadcast. Equally, BBC One offer regular social action campaigns which cover topics relevant to teenagers and young adults, making them feel welcome to listen to their programs. We believe a radio station which holds the same ideologies and values is ideal to distribute our newscast.
Moving on, we find that our product is ideally suited to BBC Radio 1 because of our common identities. We follow most of the broadcast news conventions they use on BBC Radio 1. Like BBC Radio 1, we introduce the anchors first, and also the anchors introduce the reporters from the studio. And we also invite our audience to interact with our stories by using online platforms. Additionally, BBC Radio 1 and Flash FM both use semi-formal language and is relaxed and engaging. For example, the tones of Clara and from BBC Radio 1 seems to be happy and upbeat, just like our anchors. The audience for BBC Radio 1 is from the ages 15 to 29, which is similar to our audience age, as this age is 15 to the 20s. Flash FM's purpose is to make news fun for young people and give the youth a voice. We do this by airing the opinions and stories of young people by using vox pops and other interview forms. This is similar to BBC One, as one of their aims is to make news engaging for young people. They do this by delivering a wide range of programs that expose listeners to new and challenging material which they otherwise may not experience. The BBC also has a local news segment. Our product would be right to fulfill that slot.
Having said all that, BBC One has been delivering set types of programs and newscasts for years. We believe we could also bring freshness and a new feel and sound to their identity. Currently, all their newscasts are aimed at older audiences, while their music shows target a younger audience. Their news, on the other hand, like most radio stations, targets adults. CBBC has a news programme called Newsround that targets children, and BBC One's news targets adults. This means there is a gap in the middle for a product like ours, which is for teenagers and young adults. This would be something fresh, different and unconventional, which could boost the station listenership. We believe that a relationship between Flash FM news product and BBC One would be a good rewarding one.